So what's up? It's Saturday again. Another week down, another 50-hour work week through. I was feeling tired this week. And like when I hit Thursday and then Friday, knowing I have 2 days off, I'll get a little hint of craving when it comes to alcohol. And it's like the exhaustion. It's like, man, I'm just so tired. I want to shut off, you know? Like that old brain wiring comes right back again. And I'll catch it after like a rough work week. And I don't do it, but I remember back when I used to, like that was like a trigger, like just being very tired. Try to bring this down. Exhausted. The trick is just hydrate, eat, drink a lot of fluids. So like you may be dehydrated, you may be thirsty. A lot of times people will mistake, they'll get that craving to drink, but they just want hydration. So make sure you're drinking a lot of water. It's just that like if you're mentally exhausted too, that's another, form that'll act like a trigger. I remember so many times just being like, I'm over it, man. Just want to shut off. And yeah, Friday, like being exhausted after a work week was always a big trigger. To overcome it, like yesterday, I'm still tired. I had a lot to get done. We were putting the dresser up, moving stuff around, and I was already working 10 hours. Had to get it done. You got to keep trucking along. It's just like, man, a drink would be nice, right? Then what would I be doing right now? I'd be laying around. Would have spent money, would have been sick. It's just not worth it. But yeah, exhausted. I don't know. When you're tired like that, just get rest, sleep it off into the next day. Tomorrow's a new day every time. I just wanted to touch up on I don't know, man. Exhaustion has always been a trigger. I remember always like, man, I'm over it, or like, stressed out. It's like, I'm just gonna, say F it and just forget about some stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm still mentally exhausted. I woke up tired. I slept long. I'm just tired. Just a wearing week of labor and 2 nights of assembly and all this stuff. Got some more stuff I got to do as well. Yeah, I'm sure some people can relate, especially if you're a weekend binge drinker, even if you do it once a month. Just you'll have that week where you're just like, man. And you know what's weird? It's like a catch-22, right? Like you're tired, you need rest and hydration, but instead you'll go and dehydrate yourself and, put all this toxin into your body, and then the next day feel even worse. I can only imagine what I would feel like right now if I drank last night. It's just a weird thing how your brain triggers into like, I'm exhausted, I just want to release, I want to shut down, I want my brain to shut off, I want that switch to go. But in turn, what that process does, it just elevates, how exhausted you actually are. I wouldn't get anything done if I drank last night. I wouldn't have got my dresser put up, wouldn't have got stuff moved around. I would have, and then today I definitely wouldn't have done it. It just kills productivity and takes your happiness away. I gotta do leg day this weekend, do some cardio. It's getting warmer, so my treadmill and stuff upstairs, it's gonna be hot. Yeah, it's weird. It's in my attic, I know. I do a lot of my cardio stuff up there, as oddly as it sounds. My weightlifting, I have like a home gym in another room that I use. But yeah, just that exhaustion trigger, man. It's like sleep is so important. That's another thing I lack, which I should make a topic on. Like my sleep, I get 6 to 7 hours of sleep a night, but I don't feel like it's effective. I don't know if I have sleep apnea or what's going on, or I just intake too much coffee throughout the day. It may mess with my sleep cycle. That's something I've been battling for a long time. Like when I was young, I could sleep 2, 3 a.m. playing World of Warcraft, I'd sleep all the way till, 1, 2 in the evening. I have not done that in a decade and a half, I'm telling you. Ever since I started working labor, getting up early for a shift, I don't sleep in past 7 ever. Unless I'm hungover, back when I was drinking till 6 a.m., I would sleep, till like 11 or 12. But I'm always up at like 3 to 6 a.m. every single day, nonstop. Should I try to sleep in more? Probably, but I feel like I want to get up. Like, it's like when you have to work, you could sleep all morning, right? But when you're off for the weekend, you want to get up because you don't have to go to work. So, just one of those things. But I'm still feeling it. I'll probably take a nap later. But I hydrate very well, but in the mornings when I'm drinking coffee, I really don't. It's just straight black coffee. But I should probably hydrate a little better in the mornings. But yeah, that exhaustion trigger, man, it's wild. But we're holding strong. It ain't really that big of a deal for me now, but it used to be, and I figured I'd touch on it, talk about it a little bit. I should just chug a bottle of water every morning to make myself. I hydrate really well into the evenings. But after I sleep, I feel like I wake up like a prune. But, yeah. It's wild. Sobriety's tough, but it's worth it. Don't really know what else to say. What you eating back there? You have ketchup in it. I can smell the ketchup. But, yeah, I just wanted to throw it out there and see if you relate. And, yeah, there's ways to get through it. Hydrate. Just go to sleep. Don't chase that FOMO. You're not missing out on anything, man. People are still doing the same stuff downtown as they were a year ago to me. It's crazy to think I haven't been in a bar room in almost a year. But I guarantee if I were to go down there, it'd be the same exact stuff. I'm not hating. There's fun nights down there, but man, you're not really missing out on much. I already have FOMO that I'll never get back from, house parties that just don't. People, my friends and family have wives, kids, House parties are sort of out the window, besides the occasional ones here and there, but I'll never get them back, and that's like young 20s kind of stuff. They fade out, unless you're having them yourself and you have a bunch of older degens that are just still partying like that. But that's really it. This video is sort of lame. I apologize. I'm just tired, and I'm exhausted, so it fits the video, right? But yeah.